Yes.
How are you? Super excited.
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? Well, first of all, I would like to welcome everyone again. This is the 2021 Black Expo, and we are here with the legend, the mogul, Master P. And just some background. So Master P, the founder of the largest independent record label, the only rapper to play in the NBA, and an entrepreneur that's expanded and diversified your brand over the years. And it's been quoted that you've expanded your portfolio to become the next Henry Ford. So once again, it's my honor to be here with you. And let's just get it started. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Wonderful. So I'm glad to be here and excited to talk to everybody. And I just want to let you guys know that the only way you can't win is you just don't try. So never give up. There's no limit to your dreams and your success. I'm a living testimony that it can happen. You can't come from nothing, but it's going to take hard work and consistency.
Absolutely. And I can see all the merch behind you. So I'm just excited to get started. So from back when you first started with weekly releases for No Limit Records, you had the No Limit clothing line, No Limit Films, PM Real Estate, No Limit Sports Management Firm, a phone sex company at one time, Big Papa Burgers, Money Yachty, Rap Noodles, and Rap Snacks. So with all that being said, how are you constantly able to reinvent yourself and come up with the new ideas for your business?
Yeah, you know what? I just put my trust and faith in God, and everything that I do it with love and passion. I don't do nothing for money. So the business that you guys see, all the brands from the Mayati to the Uncle P products to the Rap Snacks to now the LA Great water and other products. I think that it's just knowing what you love to do and being passionate about it. I have a passion that as African Americans, we don't own any products. They look at us as athletes and entertainers, but the real wealth is built in products. So I think that's how I diversify my portfolio and also keep my relevance by just doing what's right and being a part of the community and the culture. So everything I do is for the culture, putting other people on, creating other millionaires. It's not just about me. It's about economic empowerment. I feel like if it's thousands of me, hundreds of thousands of me, then we'll be able to feed our economy and we'll be able to make money for our culture and our people. And it's all about putting others on and doing the right thing. And nobody's perfect, but God spared my life, gave me a second chance. And I want to be able to be a blessing to others, especially the youth. I want to be able to prepare them for this journey. It's a financial journey, and that's why we losing. That's when the police brutality, we're dying in our own streets, but we're not controlling these communities in these areas. So it's time for us to be about ownership and empowering each other. So I want to be a part of changing that narrative. And that's what my life, that's what drives me. And I think when you do stuff you love, the money will come.
Absolutely. And you're a man with multiple successful businesses, and you just talked about, having people and helping them. And, you have to have a successful team behind you, and, you're helping them well. So like, how do you go about selecting those individuals and how do you use their strengths? Because a lot of people hire people, but they don't use their strengths.
Yeah, look for great people that has integrity, but also look for people that's going to push you. You don't want yes people around you. You don't want people that's going to hold you back. Having experts. I tell people all the time, I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I want to have other people around me. And that's how I built all my brands and my companies. It's not just about me. Maybe I'm the face of the brand. I'm the person that you see in the forefront, but I have a great team with me. And I learned that from playing basketball, playing sports. Have a team atmosphere and make sure the team is great. And I think that's what keeps me going. And I think that's what wealth building is about. Because even you look at Bill Gates, it's not just him, it's the team that he has with him that makes it all work.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and go. We have a question and the question and answer. This one is from Santi McDowell. Where is All Purpose Seasoning and Rub LLC? How can we send you some of our seasonings?
Yes. So go to masterpreviews.com and you guys could go on there, and we have a YouTube channel. It's all about empowering small business, letting them shine. So Master P Reviews, send whatever products you have to there, and hopefully we'll get it, review it, and put it on our show and let the world know about your product for free. We have a lot of great brands that's been blowing up. And that's what I mean. If we empower each other, we're gonna be a successful culture.
Absolutely. And my question is, when people with your platform, a lot of people don't do things like that as far as showcasing a product for free. So why are you doing it?
Because I like I said, I want to create more millionaires and billionaires. I feel like if it's thousands of us or hundreds of us, hundreds of thousands of us, I feel like we can fix our own problems. When you talk about poverty, you talk about crime. I feel that's the way to take this away. And that's what I love. I feel like Martin Luther King paved the way for us, for the injustice, for us coming together as people. And now we got to start thinking economic empowerment. We got to start thinking about how do we put money back into our community. And the way we do it is we have to create more successful entrepreneurs and business people. So that's why I use my platform to do that.
And definitely you never forget where you came from, because your most recent partnership with Rouse's Grocery Store, you invested in a non-traditional grocery store. And for those who don't know, it's inside of the public housing in New Orleans.
Yes.
And, can you just expand on that for those who this might be new to them?
Yeah, in New Orleans, when you look at public housing, where the elderly stay at, it's a food desert. So they don't have places where they could shop at. And me and my son, Romeo, which is my business partner, we decided to put a grocery store inside of Gus Homes. And they have thousands of elderlies living there. And it's just a blessing that they're able to get the food they need. Some of them can't make it to go even around the corner to buy food. Most of them are handicapped. So this is a blessing to be able to have this right in their building. So we started with Gus Homes, and we already set up to do 12 more grocery stores and 12 other elderly homes in New Orleans. So we're going to expand that worldwide in a minute. It's a blessing. And it's a blessing to have a company like Ross's partner with us, because they experts at the grocery business, at buying fresh products. And it's just a blessing, because a lot of people say they want to help, but these guys stepped up, put their money where their mouth is, and came out and supported the movement that we're doing. And hopefully, we've been talking to people in New York in their elderly homes, Chicago, so Los Angeles. We're going to expand this. So you're going to see the people at grocery stores everywhere. And also, what I want to tell you guys, we're working on a project right now where we're going to help entrepreneurs. Me and my son Romeo with UBS is a financial company. We building a $10 million fund to help small business entrepreneurs bring their dreams to life. So we're working on something massive with that. I'm excited about that. And we're just constantly growing as a family. So the more we make, the more we give.
And that's really good to see. And when you do that, you get more tenfold. And with the grocery store, so my question to you is, I know you said you're expanding, but with Black entrepreneurs who have items like yours, will they be able to get some shelf placement in some product in Rouse's? Is that something that can happen?
Yes, it's already happening. We have over 100 brands that has their product now into Ross's, which is incredible. African-American small business products that we're getting into the system. And it's going to be a great thing. That's what I'm talking about, economic empowerment. So right now, it's probably like 20 brands in there now. And it's like 80 brands coming where people are sending their product in. We're helping them get it to the right level to get inside the grocery store. And it's been a great thing working with the owners of Ross's to make this happen, and putting products from minority-owned business inside their stores. It's a blessing.
Absolutely. And I have a question from Chef Monica. She was also featured in the Black Expo in a breakout room. And her question is the process for getting on your grocery store shelves different from masterpreviews.com?
Yeah, it's a little different. The product has to be in a great position that it can sell, because everybody think their products is at that level, but knowing that when your product is certified to be in a grocery store, you got to make sure the paperwork is done right, make sure it's right with the government and stuff like that. So that's just the different procedures that anybody that create product to put it into a grocery store in a major chain to sell to customers. I think just that's the only procedure that is different.
Awesome. And right now, like I said, really quickly, we have 4 gift cards to give away. So right now, I'm going to give one of those gift cards away, and that will go to Tabitha Brooks. So Tabitha, make sure you email expo@blackpagesusa.com. Tabitha Brooks, congratulations. You just won a gift card. And make sure you email expo@blackpagesusa.com. So once again, make sure you are interacting. Drop those questions in the question and answer, because this is a lot of knowledge that we're getting right now. So I'm super excited to be.
And I want to give my people that knowledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So next question. Oh yeah, this is what I want to get into. So you recently shared that you wanted to get into own an HBCU. Now, as an HBCU graduate, this just made me so excited. One, I'm happy about the exposure we're finally getting, even though we should have gotten a long time ago. But what made you want to come to this conclusion? And do you want to start your own HBCU, or do you want to partner with another HBCU?
So most of the HBCUs state-owned colleges. But what I want to do is build a financial HBCU and teach entrepreneurship as a course. So make it a premium online course starting now. And that's what I'm working on. And I haven't decided which school I'm going to use. I'm going to create a new school, historical Black college. But what made me want to get into it is knowing that more females graduate from HBCUs than any university in the world. That's incredible, knowing that we have a lot of Black female leaders that should even accomplish more than where we are now. We know we have a vice president that come from an HBCU, but I feel like when you look at these Fortune 500 companies, if we're dominating and graduating, why more African-American females are not CEOs of these Fortune 500 companies? So I want to change that imbalance. Also, I want to focus on the males and getting them up to par and making sure the universities have everything that these major universities have. When you look at the dormitories and you look at the arenas, and why not the HBCUs have jumbotrons and have some of the best facilities, so they will be able to fund the colleges for its education. So imagine if we made those arenas top notch like all the other big schools, then they'll be able to make money from those arenas and put money back into the school. So that's a mission of mine that I really want to do like ASAP. So I'm working on that now.
Yeah, that's awesome. When you say that, I can only think about my HBCU, South Carolina State. We drafted the most players to go to the NFL, so we definitely deserve that jumbotron. But it's another question coming from the audience, and this is from Dr. K. Strange. Being a master of marketing and promotion, what are some moves that you would suggest to an independent and upcoming label? Yeah.
So I would suggest always think outside the box. Like, even if you don't have the money to afford the big billboards and the banners, I've always brought bus benches to put my name out there, to get my brand out. Also with social media. Now, social media, you could really even the playing field on marketing. So if I was in the music business, I would focus on all the social media sites with my product and my brand. And one thing, if you're in the music business, get a hit record first. So don't just jump into the music business without a hit record. I think that a lot of people make that mistake because they think that, I got a brand and I want to live off of that. But I think the most important thing is having a hit record.
Absolutely. And we have another gift card to give away. And the winner is Nicholas Johnson. Congratulations, Nicholas.
Congratulations.
You won a Visa gift card. So make sure you email expo@blackusapages.com. Once again, expo@blackusapages.com. Congratulations, Nicholas. Once again, make sure you are interacting, asking those questions, because we are sitting here with the source of knowledge, Master P. All right, so Master P, this question is from Mr. Retta, but these are from her kids. How did you overcome the challenges you faced while you were trying to get to where you are now?
Yeah,
Great
just
question from your kids.
that is. Just know that it's going to be a lot of pressure. I come from nothing. I come from the bottom, and people have to know that we are not made out of steel. And I start realizing, don't be able to fear that you can die. And I think a lot of people, they are too fearless. I lost my brother at 19. He was fearless. And my thing is, be fearless in chasing your dreams and your goals, but also know that there's a lot of haters out there. It's people that'll walk up to you, rob you, kill you, steal your life. And you have to play on defense, and you have to be able to be in survival mode throughout the challenge while you're chasing your dreams. We just lost a 19-year-old kid yesterday that died in a car accident, and he was on his way to the NBA draft, Terrence, and my kids work out with him all the time, and he's from Kentucky. And so I think that even though we have talent, we also can't be daredevils on the way, jumping on motorcycles, riding in cars fast, and knowing that you only have one life. And when you start appreciating and being humble and just putting your love and passion and putting God first, I think that's what got me through it, because I lost a lot on the journey, but I've always honored my parents. And the Bible say, if you don't honor thy mother and thy father, all your days will be shortened on this earth. So I've always was respectful and took it, even though I had talent. And I think that use your talent to help others. And I think that's what spared my life and changed my life. So I just hope that these younger kids able to think that way on their journey, because life is too short. People say that, you hear that all the time, life is too short. But when you see young people dying, just like we in hip hop, we have a lot of young people dying. And we're starting to realize that 19, 20 years old, like that's it for these kids. And we have to change that. People say, well, how did you able to overcome that and get older? Just doing the right thing. I feel like when you start doing the right thing, God will continue blessing you. And parents, we have to stick with our kids. It's all about spending time and not being afraid to tell them right from wrong, even if they have talent. So I think that's where my blessings came from. And hopefully you guys understand that, like, nobody's perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but I feel like drugs is killing a lot of our people. When you look at our culture, like a lot of young people are dying behind drugs. I remember when I was in high school, a lot of my friends, they'll try to pass you something. You just got to be able to say no, to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, big dog. I'm cool. And I think that's the mentality you have to have if you want to be a leader. You can't be afraid to say no, and don't have yes people around you. I think that's the most important advice I could give you guys. Get with people that's going to push you, not people that's going to run with you.
All right. The next question comes from Tawana Herbert. What are some resources for those of us who have ideas for inventions? I have several ideas, but I need access to capital for patents and prototypes.
Yeah, like this fund we just created for $10 million, we'll be able to help fund and bring those ideas to life. So you guys could look up P. Miller Enterprises and go online and figure out how to submit your ideas. But also banking. Go to banks. There are a lot of signature loans at banks that you could get. And I think this time during the pandemic, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs. So understand economics and banking. I think in credit, if you have a good credit, then you can go and try to get loans and stuff like that. So don't waste your time in your credit. So keep building your credit because credit is more important than money.
All right. And you are popping up with everything from wrap snacks to noodles to ice cream. Actually, I'm happy that ice cream is lactose. You care about people.
Yeah.
But what I really wanted to talk about is you are designing the first Black-owned supercar.
Yes.
And what can you release? What can you say about it? Because this is just amazing. You're definitely on track to being the next Henry Ford.
Yes, it's coming. We're working on it now. And I have some great people that know this business. And like I said, sometimes you got to team up with the right people. So we're excited. The near future is not an overnight process. You got to trust the process. But the guys that's on my team, they're some of the top guys. We talk about technology. You're talking about creating automotives. These guys are experts, and these guys have done stuff for Tesla and a lot of great brands. So why not do it for us? So we definitely want to create that supercar, but we also want to create affordable electric automobiles at the same time because we got to be prepared for the future. So that's the path we on.
Absolutely. So another question, when are you dropping another flavor for the wrap snacks? Because we might have an idea.
Yeah, what's the idea? Because I just came up with the Master P cheese puff, the icon puffs.
I saw those and I heard those are the most amazing cheese puffs out there. So
yeah.
That's what I mean. And I love wrap snacks. They're really good. But have you considered, for all the people who love seafood, Charleston, I know in New Orleans y'all love seafood, a low country boil, low Old Bay seasoning?
I gotta tell James about that. He the one that, I call him the Willy Wonka snack, Black Willy Wonka, because he come up with all the seasoning. So I'm gonna tell James about that, and we definitely gonna put something together.
Absolutely. And we are going to take one more question from the audience because I have 2 more gift cards I have to give really, really quickly, but let's take this last question. This is from Taniqua Harvey. Would you advise new entrepreneurs that are interested in multiple business industries to focus on one venture until it reaches success, or monetize and spread out their efforts evenly?
So my thing is get something successful and then diversify your portfolio. And that's what I've done. You have to be good at one thing, and then you start adding on the stuff that you like, and definitely diversify your portfolio.
Absolutely. All right, so we have 2 more winners. Next winner, Charmaine Wilder. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
You are the winner of a Visa gift card. So once again, make sure you are emailing expo@blackpagesusa.com. And our final winner, closing out this amazing segment with Master P, that will be Sue Ham. Sue Ham, congratulations. Make sure you email expo@blackpagesusa.com. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for dropping.
Y'all know the ice cream man got ice cream now, so.
Yes, and I'm saying it's lactose intolerant people like me, so I'm excited about that. Thank you again for dropping the knowledge. Is there anything else that I left out? Anything else you want to add? You
was wonderful. I just want to tell everybody that's watching this, chase your dreams and your goals. We talk about our culture and our people. Don't be afraid to fail. Everything that I've done wasn't successful. I failed so many times, but I fell forward, got up, and kept going. So don't be afraid to swing. That's the only way you can hit a home run. And I love y'all, and we want to give y'all a blueprint in the game.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for your time. Once again, that email is expo@blackpagesusa.com. Have a great evening. Make sure you head to the other sessions because the Clark sisters are coming up next. Keep it locked to the 2021 Virtual Black Expo.